I want my audience to know that Nicole Hayes is with Bayer, and she's here to give us some insiders information. That's what I'm going to consider it. Nicole, let's get started. Tell me about the link between food prices and food insecurity in rural communities and how Bayer and Luke Bryan intersect with that.
Yes, so we have a campaign with Luke Bryan called Take Care Now. And the reason for this campaign is to raise awareness of the challenges that rural communities face when it comes to accessing nutritious food. And we've partnered with Feeding America to help solve some of those issues. And as you mentioned, food prices are a real concern. I know I feel it with my family when I head to the food store every weekend, and coffee is $3 more than it was a couple of months ago. But rural communities feel that even more. Research shows 9 in 10 folks have changed their shopping habits, and there has been a 12-point drop in food quality in rural communities versus urban communities. So rural communities are really feeling the impact that food prices have on their everyday lives. And that's why the Take Care Now campaign is just so important in helping bring awareness and solving some of this issue.
Bayer and Luke Bryan, you guys have had a partnership for 10 years, I'm thinking, and you served 10, you're at your 10 million meal milestone in America. Why is hunger at this phenomenal rate? I don't understand, Nicole, and forgive me.
Food prices, as you mentioned, the rising cost, things like food deserts where folks don't have access to nutritious foods because grocery stores are spread apart. There's so many different factors that go into, why this exists. And 10 years ago, we at Bayer, we're an agricultural company. We work with American farmers all across the country. And Luke, he's a farmer. He grew up on a peanut farm, and he actually runs a working farm till this day. He understands the American farmer, and we teamed up to help celebrate American farmers and educate Americans about nutrition and help solve some of those access issues. And we sponsored his annual farm tour. And here we are 10 years later, as you mentioned, donating over 10 million meals through Feeding America food banks, which we're just so proud of. But even more are we proud of the work done this year. Fans of Luke, concert goers, brought food with them to farm tour stops across the country and donated an incredible 20,000 pounds of food at farm tour stops this past September. It was a sight to see. One of our stops, we had to go get another truck from the food bank because the first truck was filled with food. Whether fans could spare a couple of cans or boxes and bags of food, to watch neighbors helping neighbors and showing how music can really empower people to do good things was so heartening. Despite, rising food prices, seeing all this going on, people are doing whatever they can to help those in need in their rural communities. So it was an amazing sight to see.
You're talking a lot about what you guys have done in the past. We are at a precipice right here with people not getting SNAP benefit, and this is not political. This is American, simple as that. People don't get SNAP benefits. They're not going to get SNAP benefits and different other kind of benefits. What kind of pressure is that going to put on this effort that you guys are doing to try and help feed America?
Feeding America and the food banks are on the front lines of this issue, and the work that we have done in the last month to collect that 20,000 pounds of food, that's all going to local food banks, who are then the experts who understand their local communities. They are making sure that their food banks are stocked with nutritious food so that when families are coming through, the food bank makes sure they're taking what they need to feed their families, and that they're not just filling a plate, they're making sure that there is nutritious options on that plate so that the hidden hunger that we often hear about and know about and what we're trying to raise awareness for is addressed. Because again, those rural communities, there is a increased lack of access in those communities.
And just in case my audience needs to know, you guys should, I know you all know Luke Bryan. He's a chart-topping country music star, TV personality, and one of the most celebrated entertainers. Let me ask you, where can my viewers get involved? I know people can't not listen to this and not say, how can I help?
Yeah, neighbors again coming out to help neighbors. It, there are still good people out there, is what I was saying when I saw this all happening. And I know your viewers can contribute by sharing the hashtag Here's to the Farmer on social media to help raise awareness. Head on over to bear.us/farm tour to see some of our tips and resources on how to get involved. And then stay tuned to see where Farm Tour is headed next year and bring some canned goods with you because together we can all make an impact.
I want to remind my audience also, I've been speaking to Nicole Hayes. She's the Director of U.S. External Communications for Bayer. Nicole, you have just basically given us the information we need to become proactive and to make a difference. We say we love America. I say America has to step up this day and this time. And thanks for stopping by the Valder Beebe Show. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of The Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/ValderBeebeShow. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/ValderBeebeShow and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.